right, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's Gordon Turns. So today we are going to be making bagels. I'm just gonna get right into it because I've had my water sitting here now for quite a minute, and I need to get this going. So what were we just talking about?
The trip today.
Yeah, so we went down to
Jeff Vanderloo.
The Jeff Vanderloo area today. All right. So what you saw me add to this bowl first. Let me get what I added to the bowl, then we'll start talking about the Jeff Vanderloo area. You saw me add 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of warm water, 1 teaspoon of yeast, and about a tablespoon of honey. Okay, now we went down to the Jeff Vanderloo area today and saw a lot of cool stuff. History, and then we're gonna need 3 cups of flour. So here's the first cup. A lot of history in St. Louis that we didn't know about, you know? It's cool to learn new things. And so we didn't know that was the only area in the city at one point where black people were allowed to own property. And live almost, in a way, I would think.
It was the Negro district. It was the main, basically right after slavery.
Yeah.
1866. That's literally right after the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do we do with it? You know, let's be free, quote unquote. So we got to put them somewhere.
Add number 2.
And that was the original site of the Bush Stadium.
Yeah, which is also like, what?
Right.
And then I need salt. I forgot to buy salt, so I got it on the table. And you need a teaspoon of salt. Let me find my salt. And then I'm gonna mix this together, and then we're gonna add cup number 3. Okay, so I'm now gonna add just another half cup of flour instead of the full cup, and then see how this looks, because it's starting to look like it is a nice solid dough. And these are quick bagels, and I think I'm just gonna do I might do some poppy seeds. I think I got poppy seeds or onion. But we're making bagels and lox today for dinner. We've had this once before and we really liked it, but it was with store-bought ingredients, like store-bought bagels. So we've had this before, and we loved the bagels and lox. It was like really light, it was really good. So I was like, let's try that again, but this time I'll make the bagels, and then we'll have bagels to use through the week as our bread for this week. Because this recipe should make about 8 bagels. I'm trying to get this kneaded together. And then once I get a dough formed, I'm going to let this knead for about 10 to 15 minutes. So let me get a dough ball formed, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, so now you can see a dough ball has formed here. So I'm going to let my machine knead this for about 5 to 7 minutes, 8 to 10 if you're doing it by hand. And you want a nice smooth dough. Okay, so our dough is finished. I'm going to spray my bowl here. Get my ball formed. This is a really stiff, firm dough, but you can see it's really smooth. You're going to spray your bowl. Place in your dough, and then spray your dough. And then you want to cover this, place it in a warm area, and allow it to rise for about 1 hour or until it's double in size. It can take up to 2, but it's usually about 1 hour. Okay, so now you want to lightly flour your surface here. I said lightly. I don't know what that was, but let's spread it out. All right, and then here's our batter, our dough. Go ahead and put that down. There's some nice sturdy dough there. Okay, and then we want to make 8 cuts because we want 8 bagels. Not 8 cuts, but we want 8 bagels. So let's do in half, and then in half, and then the same. Okay. He's singing Tony Braxton. My husband is hilarious.
Boy, don't do it.
Okay, you want to form your balls here?
I mean, she was dropping hits.
Yeah, I love Tony Braxton.
I'm talking about Usher was dropping hits. You know what I'm saying?
I love Tony. She's probably one of my favorite artists, her and Whitney Houston. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love her. Not enough to go to a concert, but I do love Toni Braxton. I'm gonna just say that. I know y'all like, what? No, I love me some Toni Braxton, but not enough to go stand in no line and sit in the building for a concert. I ain't gonna do all that. Okay, so let me finish forming my balls, and then we're gonna form our bagels. Okay, so now you want to spray your parchment paper, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do bagels, but I've done one already, and then you can put your bagel down on your paper. Okay, so you want to we're going to cover these as we work. Okay, so you want to take your ball, put your thumb down in the middle and kind of work it to get a hole to go through. Then you just take it, work it, turn. There we go. It's that easy. You see that? It's that simple. You just put it on your tray here. Let's do it again. Okay, so here are 8 bagels. I have them covered. I'm going to let them sit here and rise for about an hour or so, 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there. And then we're going to boil them and bake them. And I'm probably going to coat them with something I don't know yet. Maybe some minced onion or something like that. Okay, y'all, so I have my water here, just a pot of water boiling. I put in about 2 tablespoons of honey. And then the thing that I forgot to tell you guys is to not only spray your pan with the parchment paper, but put down a little bit of cornmeal. As you can see, let me show you. And it is underneath the bagel. Okay, so now my water is boiling. I want to pick up my bagel, drop it down in my water. And these are pretty firm, so you can actually handle them. They're not like donuts. I'm going to do 4 at a time. All right. And then you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And also I have an egg wash here. This is 1 egg white with about a tablespoon of water that I whisked together. And then we're going to brush the tops of our bagels with some onion salt and some minced onions. All right, so now I'm going to flip these. Turn down my water here. Give it about 40 seconds on each side. Go ahead and flip that. Oh. So these should have a nice, like, sweet, because I put a little bit of honey in there. Okay, so I'm gonna take these out and put them back on my parchment paper. My son was just calling me. I'll probably call him back in a minute when I get done. Make sure it's not hot so you can see. All right. Give them some room. And then we're going to switch this out here. And then we're going to take our egg wash. Brush the tops. Let's see, let's put on the minced onion first. And then onion salt. And then I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in. And I'm gonna do my other set. Okay, let's drop this second set. Bagel number 1. All right. Now, where did I put my little thing here? Okay, so you want that to go about 40 seconds on each side. All right, let's flip these. My husband went running. He's back now, though. He needs to go to sleep. I know he got to get up at like, what time are you getting up?
12.
He gets up. You get up at 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Pull this out. And then he's been getting home early, so like at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's kind of throwing off everything, you know. And he's working this for a friend at his job, so. All right, now you want to put those down. I'm gonna cut this off. And then we're gonna brush this with our egg wash here, which is just the egg white with the tablespoon of water. Minced onion. And onion salt. And then this is going into my oven. Okay, I'm gonna take out my bagels here. There's the first. These out of the way. And here is number 2. These are beautiful. All right, y'all. These are my finished onion salt bagels. Homemade. We're gonna have bagels and lox with these tonight. I'm gonna let them cool, but yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Homemade bagels, hot out the oven. All right, y'all, we're gonna make some really quick pizza spins. I'm gonna show you pizza spins right here. Okay, they were discontinued in about 1975, but they were basically just pinwheels that taste like pizza. Okay, so what you're gonna need is some Duros, and these you can find at your local Mexican stores. They have these at the Mexican grocery stores. And they're literally just pasta that you fry up and they puff up. Okay. And then you're also going to need a bag here. And you're going to need a pack of spaghetti sauce mix. Go ahead and empty that in there. And then you're also going to need a couple tablespoons of cheddar, white cheddar powder. And give it a shake. Okay, let's see if this oil is hot. This is really simple. Yeah, the oil isn't hot enough. Or is it? Yeah. Here we go. And then they'll puff up, as you see them doing here. And then just pull it out of the oil. Put on some paper to drain. And just shake off. And then you want to put these down into your seasoning. Let's just drop them all in there and shake them around. Pull it out. That actually tastes like pizza. Try these pizza spins, Copycat pizza spins today. These are delicious. Watch how fast these puff up. These are Duros. Go ahead, drop that in your oil. That is this. They are like the perfect snack. So you can find these Duros at your local Mexican grocery store. And they have like different shapes and all types. I mean, it's all types. I just thought these were cute. And I remembered that they had the spin wheel. The pizza spin wheels. And these taste really good, y'all. And you can put anything on these. You can put lime and tahini. You can make these desserts. You can put cinnamon and sugar. That's what the Taco Bell ones are. They have cinnamon and sugar on, and they're spirals. But these are the pinwheels, and they fry up, and they kind of taste like chicharrones. That's how I'm saying it, right? These are called Duros. Okay, so we are out here cutting off heads for the sunflowers. Here's a big one right here, because we're trying to make sunflower seed butter. And I know there are some more big ones over here, just because this is where the Titans, the Mongolian giants, were. See, they're all the way up there.
Where?
I mean, it's just big heads up in there, like it's ones over there. Look, you see something crawl up that branch? You can see all the way here. Look how tall these things are. I haven't been out. And then there are a lot of them inside of here too. There's a huge one over there. Let's see. It's one over here. It's a bunch of them over here. It's a bunch of them over here. I need to just come out and start chopping them down. How many you got?
2.
Okay, it's one right here. Right there. Is this one here? Here go one. This one all the way over there. There's a bunch of them. Start chopping some of these down. As you can see, they're dying off now. This thing about sunflowers, they don't last all season. All right, now I'm going to serve up dinner. So I got one of my bagels. Listen, I'm going to cut this in half. Oh, wow. Of course, this is chewy.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Look at it.
You sure know what
Ooh.
you're doing.
Oh my gosh, they look good. I can't wait to eat this. Okay, we're going to put some cream cheese on there. I cannot wait to eat this because I ain't really... Well, you know, I ate something today, but it came right back out.
This one because it's fresh.
Yeah, it's like when I eat, I can't eat fast food. And we tried it again today, and I don't know why. Okay, so you want to put on some cream cheese. Some lox here. What is it, just one piece? Couple pieces of lox. Then we got some sliced cucumbers. Some red onions. Why is Max over here licking his lips? Some capers. I don't know, can I get these out with this? I can get some of them. Okay, and then we're gonna put some of our homemade pizza spins. And then I'm gonna get some fresh dill also to put on here. And here are some of our homemade pizza spins, Copycat pizza spins. And this is what we are having for dinner tonight. We got our homemade bagel with lox and cream cheese and homemade Copycat pizza spins. And then for dessert, honey cupcakes with honey buttercream. What? This is what we're having for dinner and dessert. What are you having? Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so here are the finished cupcakes. I'm just going to cut a corner off of this bag. I just put the buttercream frosting in a Ziploc bag here, and I'm just going to pipe them onto my cupcakes. You want to come try one? Because you said you wanted to try one. I'm going to try to get these piped on. And then I'm going to show y'all a little decoration I got too. And he going to tell y'all what they taste like. You go ahead and grab one.
That's just clean and good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You got a little lemon juice in there?
It's got lemon zest.
I thought I tasted something like that. Mm-hmm. Just simple.
And that's all this is supposed to be, simple.
Yeah, sweet. Honey, you know, honey make anything
Mm-hmm.
good. The cupcake is nice and soft. The icing is good. It's got that little lemon twang. It's delicious.
And then I got these cute little bees that go on top. I only got 4 of them though, but I'm gonna put them in a couple of them, so I'm gonna cut this out and let you see. Ain't that cute? What? Okay, and then you could just lay it down on top like that. Those are the bagels. I'm gonna take those out in a minute. All right, y'all, so here are the finished honey cupcakes. Homemade raw honey cupcakes with homemade honey buttercream and little bee marshmallows on some. What? Now this is what we have for dessert. What are you having tonight? Like, share, and subscribe.